All right. Good morning. Here we go. Today we are talking about sequences of transformations, which is really, we're just doing more transformations, putting them all together, trying to figure out what they are, what they will be. So sequences of transformations are when two or more transformations are combined. And really all we need to do is do them in steps. So we're going to take our time and go through a few of these. And it's pretty easy. Graph and label each figure and its image under the sequence of transformations. Give the coordinates of the image. And so we're going to basically have three things. We're going to have where we started. So here we have our pre-image, which is our triangle, XYZ. So we're just going to start there and graph. X is at -3, 7. So label it with your letters, please. It's always really, really helpful. All right, -3, 7. Y is at -2, 1. And Z is at -5, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up 2. So there is Z. And so here is our, what we would call the pre-image. Basically where we're starting from, okay? So this is triangle XYZ, and we have a couple of things that we're going to do. First, we are going to do a reflection in the x-axis. Well, the x-axis is our horizontal axis right here, so I'm highlighting this little line of reflection. We're going to take our pre-image, and it's going to get reflected over that x-axis. And so if I'm at point Y here, it's going to reflect over the x-axis. It's going to wind up right here. This is also Y. Goes one block to the line of reflection and one block away. Where does X end up at? It's starting at -3, 7. Where is it going to end up? Yeah, -3, -7. So it's going down 7 blocks, and it's going to go down 7 more away. So there's the X there. And Z right now is at -5, up 2. It's going to be -5, down 2. And so there is our reflected triangle. And I'm just going to make it dotted. It's not really there. It's transitional. And then the last thing we want to do is a translation using the rule x plus 9, comma y plus 2. What does that mean, x plus 9? Yeah, it says go in the x direction, adding 9. So the x direction is horizontally. We're going to go to the right 9 units. That's the positive direction. So to the right goes positive. Okay, and then y plus 2, what does that mean? Up 2. Y is the y-axis. That's the vertical. Okay, now it's saying take your y's and add 2. So we're going to go up 2. And so all I need to do is count. I'm going to take my y coordinate and I'm going to count right 9 and up 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, up 2. And there is y prime, our final point there. I'm going to take my x point and same thing. I'm going to go 9 to the right and up 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, up 2. And there is our x prime point. And my z is going to go to the right 9 and up 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, up 2. And so here is z prime. And this is our image, our final image. Right there, it's called the image. And those are the points that get the little prime markings. All right, so x prime is at, looks like 6, -5. Y prime is at 7 up 1. And z prime is at 4, 0. All right, any questions on that one? Pretty easy, yeah? Super easy? Yeah, okay. Great, let's turn page. We're going to do number 3. All right, number 3, we got a rhombus PQRS. So I'm starting here, going to graph these, the vertices of rhombus PQRS. So let's see, P is at -1, -3. -1 down 3 is point P. Q is at 3 up 4. Oh, sorry, 3 down 4. 3, 1, 2, 3, -4. There's Q. R is at 4 down 8. All the way to the bottom. And S is at 0 down 7. All right, so here is our rhombus PQRS. So this is, again, our pre-image. It's just sort of where we're starting from. All right, next we have a translation along vector 410. What does that mean, vector 410? That is component form. It's basically like X and Y, except it's on the other side of that. It's like it's telling us movement in the X and Y direction. So this 4 is saying, hey, you're in the X position, so we want to move in the X direction. So this is a left and right movement. It's a 4. Do you suppose that tells you to go to the right or to the left? Yeah, it goes, you go right 4, and then 10 is in the Y position. The Y-axis goes up and down. Do you suppose 10 is telling you to go up or down? Up, absolutely. So again, it's just X and Y, horizontal or vertical movement, all right? If it's positive, it goes to the right. If it's positive, it goes up, all right? All right, so we're going to take our rhombus PQRS and go right 4 up 10. So I'm just counting. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right. Up 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right here is P. Q goes right 4 and up 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, up 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right there is Q. R goes right 4 and up 10. 8 and 2, right there is R. And S goes right 1, 2, 3, 4 and up 10. 8, 9, 10. Right there. All right, so again, this is our sort of intermediate figure. And then the last thing is I wanted to do a 90 degrees rotation about the origin. 90 degrees counterclockwise. So we're right here in quadrant 1, and I'm going to rotate 90 degrees. So that's going to go dooch, and it's going to end up over here in quadrant 2. Okay, so how do we do that? I like thinking about little robot arms here. From the origin to get to point S, I have to go 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces to the right and 3 spaces up to get to point S. And if I take that little L shape and rotate it 90 degrees, right now it's laying flat. If I rotate that 90 degrees, it's now going to be going upwards 4, and then that 3 stick is this direction now, okay? So right here becomes S prime, where it's now 4 up and 3 to the left, All right, it's just this whole L shape shifts 90 degrees. They're right like that, 90 degrees. Are you seeing the L shape? It's been a little while since we did rotations. All right, for point R, maybe I'll use another color here. For R, I have this horizontal movement that is 8 units long and then 2. And again, if I take that L shape and just swivel it 90 degrees, it would be 8 up and 2 to the left. So that puts my R prime right here. And Q, point Q, it looks like I've got to go 7 units and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is 6 units. So I have a leg of 7 and then a leg of 6. And again, if I rotate, that's going to be 7 up and 6 to the left. So right there is my Q prime. Are you seeing the L shapes? Okay, I don't like memorizing rules. I'd rather you just be able to kind of work through, okay? The last one I have there is point P. And point P, to get to point P, I have to do little 3 units, and then 7 units upward. If I rotate that 3 was horizontal, now it'd be vertical. So 3 units up, and then 7 units here. So we get P prime right there. Okay, 3 and then 7. As 3 goes up, 7 must move to the left. Okay, and here is our image. Final answer. So it looks like P is at -7, 3. Q is at -6, 7. S is at -3, 4. And, oh wait, that's S, not R. Whoops, daisy. -3, 4. There we go. And R is at -2, 8. All right, questions on that one? All right, any questions on that one?
Nope.
Okay, do you need to do another rotation one?
Nope, I'm ready.
You got it? Okay. Oh, I wanted to do dilation. So, let's look at number 8. All right, looking at number 8, we have triangle PQR, so we're starting here. P is at -4, 0. Q is at -6, -3. And R is at -5, -5. 1, 2, 3, 4, down 5. So there's PQR. Little triangle. There we go. All right. Then we have a reflection. A reflection in the line x equals -2. What kind of line is x equals a number? A vertical line. Yes, it is a vertical line. It's at -2 on the x-axis, and it passes through that. So this is our little line of reflection right here at x equals -2. So I need to reflect this triangle over this line. So it's going to be on the right side of our green line there. And then P would go 2 units to the line. It's got to go the same distance away. So P would end up 2 units away from that line. Q has got 1, 2, 3, 4 units to get there. 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces away. So there is Q. And R has 1, 2, 3 spaces to get to the line, 1, 2, 3 spaces away from the line. So here is our little intermediate figure. PQR in between. Nice little mirror reflection on either side of that line. Now, we have a dilation with a scale factor of, we're going to go with origin. We didn't do other dilations. So using the origin as the center, so change that on there. We're just going to use 0, 0 as the center. Scale factor 3. What did we have to do for a scale factor? Just multiply everything by 3. Multiply the ordered pairs. Right now, P is at 0, 0. If you multiply that by 3, where does it end up? It's still 0, 0, yeah. So P prime turns out to be at 0, 0. Right now, Q is sitting at 2, negative 3. All right, I'm just going to write the ordered pair there to make it easier on myself. So right now, Q is at 2, negative 3. If I multiply that by a factor of 3, what's our ordered pair become? Multiply those by 3. 6 and negative 9. Whoa. Oh, because she's different. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and negative 9 ends up down here. A little bit off the page, but there you go. That's fine. And then R is sitting at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, negative 5. And so R prime would be, 3, negative 15, which of course is 3. And way down here, we're just going to pretend that R prime is 3, negative 15. But it's much bigger. So there we go. Okay. All I got to do is multiply those, even if it's off the page here. Questions for me? All right. Super. You guys are going to have a little delta math.